intro, done. We are back at it. This time we're at Whistler Bike Park today. Gonna catch some daily driver bike checks, and I know what you're thinking. We were just here about a month ago, opening day, grabbing some bike checks, but let's be honest. Maybe some of those people were local, maybe they weren't. We don't know. So I'm out here on a Thursday, gonna catch some people either skipping work, maybe ditching out early to go for some laps. Gonna catch some real hometown heroes, hanging out at the base today, so let's see what we can find rolling on by. We got Tom here. He rocked up with, I'm gonna go ahead and call it the most custom bike at Whistler Bike Park. This guy legitimately made this bike. Can you tell us how you have a privilege of doing something like that and your experience?
Yeah, so I work at North Shore Billet, and the guys there are kind enough to let me use the machines after work. So designed, manufactured, everything down here in Whistler. Welded, painted, everything pretty much, yeah. The only thing I didn't do was bend the tube, because I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So.
Who bends tubes around here?
Well, someone in Vancouver.
All right. To the exact angle that you needed it.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
All to my specs.
Why don't you just run us through the bike, start to finish? Tell us everything you want to tell us about it.
It's mullet, 63.5-degree head angle, 200 front, 190 mil rear travel. Uses normal standards like 73 mil bottom bracket, 148 rear. Just, yeah, most common stuff around. It's all,
nice.
All the bearings are all double sealed on the pins and washers and everything, so.
What are all the purple components you got there? A lot of custom little bits.
Yeah, all the hardware in the frame I made and got that anodized.
Wow.
Yeah, so like everything on the frame's all made. The coil and the fork I just spray painted at work. The hubs, factor hubs, PD's valves, new headset bottom bracket, and then all the pewter parts, everything you see pewters or North Shore Billet.
Oh,
and the
are
new
these
pedals.
the fresh pedals that just came out?
Yeah, we've been riding them for like a year and a half, so.
What else can we talk about? Michelin tires. You don't see a lot of Michelin tires around the bike park, so.
Yeah, they're really nice. I had the Enduros last year, but the sidewalls weren't good enough. But these are mint. Like I don't need to run Cushcore anymore, so it's just
there
a nice.
Go. No need to run Cushcore. Are you going downhill casing on this
Yeah,
guy?
these are full downhill.
Yeah.
Like wide bead.
Thank you so much, Tom, for the time. That was
So
sick.
good.
I'm glad I got to see it up close and personal.
Yeah.
Have some fun today. Looks like a session. It's a session. And Kaz here is going to run us through his custom Trek session.
I vinyl wrapped this actually.
This is for sure the sickest thing about the whole bike, in my humble opinion. How did the vinyl wrap idea come around? Who designed it? What's the story?
Well, I've always vinyl wrapped my bikes, and then trying to come up with a new idea every time, and I thought I should do something about the music I've listened to, the music that inspired me throughout my life. And so I just grabbed a bunch of images from Google, slapped them together in Photoshop, sent it off into a car vinyl print place.
Sick.
And they gave me this like 5x4 piece of vinyl. And so I had to chop it up into pieces and wrap the whole bike.
That is impressive. You actually wrapped it up, custom wrap job. What are some of your favorite music items on there? Bands,
yeah,
songs?
there's so many. I love David Bowie. That was my first concert I went to, so he gets a spot here.
What?
I've got some Fleetwood Mac, Pink Floyd, some classic rock like Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne, Dio. Yeah, and then
NWA.
NWA. Some newer stuff too, like G-Eazy and
Top Gun.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
That's a good soundtrack.
Oh, okay. I was like, the movie? What's the first lap of the day gonna be?
I don't know. Hopefully A-Line or Joyride.
Yeah, I can see the crew back there. They definitely want an A-Line and a Joyride maybe.
A-Line, Joyride to A-Line somehow.
Yeah. Hike back up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's a bike park. You can hike.
So we've got Katie here. She is actually the Whistler Bike Park lift supervisor. So if any of you have ever been on this chairlift, this year maybe anyway, you can like thank this lady for that. She's got a Commencal Clash here, and she's just gonna tell us a bit about it and what makes this bike rad for you.
Perfect. So the Commencal Clash is an enduro, so you can take it on the trails, but it's got a lot of suspension, 180 in the front and 165 in the rear, which makes it the perfect in-between bike for bike park and the trails around Whistler. Yeah.
So since you've had it, have you done any like upgrades to it or changed out some parts?
I've changed the brakes from guide T's to code R's.
Nice.
I've added cush cores in it.
Front and rear.
Front and rear.
You
cush
shredder.
Recently I broke my derailleur and my shifters, so I upgraded those from an NX to a GX. And then I also changed the tires. I put an Assegai on the front and a Minion DHF on the rear, just so I have a bit more grip when I'm climbing.
I noticed, Katie, your brake levers are quite parallel to the ground. Can you tell us how you chose that combination there?
I like having my hands a little more out. I find I can get in a little bit more of an athletic position and have my elbows more bent with them out rather than having my hands angled down. So I like to have them just straight out in front of me.
Yeah.
Also, this one has a little bit of a bent lever from when I went face first into a berm, so now she's got to be a little more flat.
I did notice. I touched him earlier, and that one's got a little like wapow going on. So
it's a little cattywampus, but
okay. Well, we won't hold you any longer because it's the morning. This girl's got to go shred. She's got a day off, so she's gonna make the most of it. But thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Christina.
Have fun. Hey. Joining us up next, we've got Leo here. He's over from Bowen Island today, which is pretty rad. Got up, got the ferry early, and you're at Whistler Bike Park. So what bike did you bring with you today, Leo?
This is my Specialized Stumpjumper from 2010.
Awesome. And how long have you had it?
5 months, maybe 5 or 6
Nice.
months.
Can you tell us about your bike, Leo? Like, what's your favorite thing on it?
Yeah, the carbon fiber frame.
Yeah, that's pretty fancy.
It's really light.
Super
and
light.
I like my dropper posts. I got that recently.
Nice. That's a little upgrade for you. Put that one in?
Me and my dad, yeah.
Sick.
And the derailleur is new too.
Nice. Got the SRAM X5 derailleur. Good for pedaling.
Yeah.
Good for everything. And sick. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
That's a rad bike.
Thank you.
No problems. Joining us now, we've got Arthur. He's the bigger brother to Leo, who was on screen earlier. And he's got this super sick custom painted bike, but it's got a lot of stories to tell. So you better tell them, not me.
So this is a B1 Woodbumble from about 2005. And originally it was gray. And so with the help of my dad, I took apart the whole bike, all the parts, just down to the frame. Then I sandblasted it and painted it with the blue. Went to like Staples or something, bought some metallic like gold stickers, hole punched all of them, stuck them on.
These are custom hole punch. These did
Custom
not
hole
come
punch.
off of a sheet like that.
Yeah.
That's love. So you were telling me this used to be your brother's bike,
Yeah.
but then he got the upgrade, and so now it's yours. So other than the paint job, like what have you done to kind of make it your own?
Well, some of the upgrades, like I got a dropper post,
Oh, that's sick.
fixed up the brakes, got new brakes.
Nice. What kind of brakes are you running there?
This is a Shimano, and the other one is Code 5.
That's what we like to see. Who needs matching brakes, you know? Like, they're two working brakes. He's gonna go shred the park, he's stoked. All right, Arthur, I think that's good. We touched on the important things, which are obviously the paint job. And it's you and your bros' first day in the bike park, so I don't wanna hold you up anymore. We're gonna let you go. Cass, how long have you been riding the bike park?
I've been riding the bike park for 1.5 years.
See?
Yeah, I started up last year with my homies, Willie and Ali's, Sarah's one of them. And I've just been loving it, absolutely enjoying it. And
Did you pick this bike up last year or this year?
I picked it up last year.
See?
It was ex-demo from the year prior, so I think that's 2018, 19.
Yeah, it's that season. Anyway, since you got the bike, have you changed anything on it, upgraded?
I got a heavier spring put on it because I was buzzing out on my seat.
Aye.
I just put a 600 pound on there.
What's your favorite run in the bike park with this little whip?
Favorite run on the bike park with this little whip is probably Seymour at the moment.
Nice.
I'm absolutely loving it. I've gotten to a point now where me and Demi are clearing all the jumps, and I've started doing my little tweaks and my little whips. So I'm just really working on that, and hopefully trying to get sideways by the end of the season.
Sick. I think we're good here.
Awesome.
That was about the excitement that we needed.
Sick.
So thank you. We got some more radical ladies joining us on set here today at the bike park. Sarah's up and she's swapped with Kaz. Kaz is now the emotional support and physical
She's
support.
my backup lady.
But This bike, this is about as classic as it gets for a bike park. This is you can't really tell, it's a V10, but why don't you run us through the rest?
So this is my baby. I just got her this season off a really good friend who held it for me over winter, so super stoked about that. So she's a Santa Cruz V10 wrapped in oil slick wrapper, I guess. We've got a single speed chain on her with a chainstay, which is perfect for always like keeping speed. I'm never like jumping down gears or like having to jump up gears. I'm always exactly where I want to be. Air shock, my baby Fox 40s on the front. I could not do anything without these. Love them. Then I've got Saint brakes with matching Saint cranks as well, and obviously my amazing boyfriend gave me the matching one-up pedals to the frame.
Big ups to the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Where is he today?
Where is he today? He's injured, the poor thing. So he's out.
Someone's got to shred. Shred for the crew.
And my favorite, probably my favorite thing is my mullet. I got a 26 wheel. I put a 27.5 on the front, run a 26 on the back, so I can still whip around them corners. Sick.
Whipping around corners.
Yeah.
What's your favorite trail at the bike park?
Favorite trail, my favorite warm-up trail, I love an Oriental Express all the way down. We just did it then, it's so fast. And I love a train Seymour to Heart of Darkness with all the girls. Yeah, that's probably the most stoke that we can all get together.
And so you got this bike, it was obviously like pretty sick and pimped out, but have you changed anything on it, Sarah?
I have, yeah, so I've changed my wheels. Like I said, I bought it with 26, I chucked a 27.5 on the front. I ran my last mullet, had a Trek session, that was a mullet as well. I've put on the new pedals, I've done new grips, I love a big chunky handle grip, and also my Wheelie Gnarlies cap at the top. They're my little additions to my little bike.
This is a sick custom bike for a sick Whistler girl, obviously.
Thank you.
What kind of tires are you running in the bike park?
I have the you know what I'm trying to say. A Sag Bolognese, that's what I'm running on my front, and I'm running a Minion on my back. But this baby is brand new, so there's like grip for days on this one, grip for days.
Extra grip.
Yeah.
All right, thanks babes.
Awesome, thank you.
Yet another reason I just love Whistler. The vibes are always high here, and as far as bikes go, people just rock what they got. I mean, who needs the latest and greatest carbon fiber and a derailleur when you can just hop on the chairlift, because it's all downhill from there. My favorite bike of the day is definitely got to go to those Bowen boys, that blue bike that the younger brother actually gifted to the older brother that they then put gold stickers on. I mean, come on, like that just took my heart right there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you did, and who knows, maybe I'll be interviewing you at the next Daily Driver Trailhead or bike park.